Hello guys, hello. Just a quick video. I'm just going to make a quick video about something, that has been floating around on social media. And it's something that I didn't really want to touch, but I've been hearing a few live streams ever since the weekend, and I it just urged me just to give my little 2 pence today. So my big question is, what does justice look like? And this justice is in relation to the Ramesh, Moya, and TJ saga that happened at a Rebels party over the weekend. I in no way, shape, or form condone any of Ramesh's behavior regarding that incident. It is absolutely abhorrent, and there is no way anyone should think of using violence to for any reason. Now, the video or videos have been, floating around of him giving an order for some of his entourage to physically harm TJ. And based on the video that I saw, the gentleman who he was heading over to physically harm TJ, and people were trying to hold him back, but honestly, he seemed like a hothead. And, he continued on his merry way. He went over there and physically assaulted TJ, and other members of the group also came over and was assaulting TJ. I mean, mark you, it was dark. I couldn't see clearly, and also I didn't honestly couldn't stand to watch all of that video because my heart just couldn't take it. My heart just couldn't take it because I'm like, oh my God, this is just absolutely ridiculous. That should not be happening. And they were raining blows and kicks on the young man who was on the ground. And I'm thinking, he could have some traumatic brain injury. They could kick him the wrong spot. He could have passed away. As simple as some people may see that assault, he could have passed away. And then his girlfriend, who saw what was happening, and then she, came to his defense and was inadvertently, assaulted as well, and was thrown to the ground, and she had, scrapes and bruises, and that is just absolutely terrible. And this all stemmed from Ramesh's orders, right? So it is disgusting, and it sheds an extremely poor and bad light on Jamaica's already fractured reputation, right? So I am in no way, shape, or form condoning anything that he did. And the incident has been brought to the attention of law enforcement, and they are conducting their investigation. And once the investigations are completed, then the law will mete out whatever the consequences are to Ramesh and his entourage. Now, I've been seeing a lot of social media personalities, making lots of videos, and everyone is crying for Ramesh to be cancelled, and everyone is crying for justice for Moya and TJ, rightly so. Moya and TJ needs justice because they didn't ask for what happened to them. But my question is, what does justice look like for you? Because we all know that anything criminally related, it takes time. I saw Ramesh, he did make a video apologizing to TJ and Moya for the incident. He also put his apology in writing. One thing I didn't like about his apology, he was saying that if TJ and Moya wants him to pay for their hospital bills, and he would pay it. I don't think that should have been an if. I think it should have been, I will pay for your hospital bills as a start. Right? And they go to the relevant authorities, make whatever reports, whatever charges are to be laid, and it goes through the legal process. The legal process, we all know that nothing is instantaneous. So I see everyone or a lot of people on social media speaking about, we want justice for Moya and TJ. Yes, you want justice, but it's not going to happen overnight. And when you guys are saying you want justice, what justice is it that you need? What justice? Is it that you guys want Ramesh to pay money? Well, I know if it was me, I know I would file a lawsuit and, I would be financially compensated. But even so, the incident happened over the weekend. So I'm sure by Monday, Tuesday, that would not have been solved. Because if it is going through the investigation and the legal process, that is going to take some time. So I see a lot of people, up in arms, and they're saying justice and justice. And even if Ramesh and his entourage was arrested over the weekend, by Monday, they would have all been out on bail. They would have all already been out on bail, pending further charges or pending further direction. In my opinion, Ramesh, he did make apologies. A lot of persons are saying his apology wasn't sincere. And, everybody's going to have their take. And I don't know how they know his apology wasn't sincere. Because I guess whether he makes his apology or not, people will choose whether to believe him or not. But I think apology, paying their hospital bills, also financial compensation, as well as him and his team enrolling in anger management courses, complete the anger management session, because I feel that in Jamaica, we don't deal with anger management properly. The least thing, and everyone flies off the handle, and everyone starts to resort to unnecessary behaviors, which can be harmful to others. I also think that he, since he's a well-known figure, that he should, after his anger management course, then he should also do some community hours. And that is going maybe to like educational institutions and trying to help the younger generation, give talks and trying to help the younger generations on how to manage their angers and everyone know that violence isn't the way to go. That is, in my opinion, on some of the steps of what justice would look like for Moya and TJ. To me, everyone on social media who is commenting and making videos and arguing about the incident, I don't hear anyone coming up with what does justice look like in their eyes. I see so many of them are also speaking of harming Ramesh's family, calling down for harm, to him, his family, his kids, his fiance, his mom. But I'm saying 2 wrongs don't make a right. And if you are advocating against the violence that he purported upon TJ and Moya, then how are you any better in purporting violence towards him and his family? That doesn't make any sense. Because then it is showing that you're all alike. That is just my opinion. And I see people are saying an eye for an eye. That means that you're just the same as him. If you're thinking an eye for an eye. And I don't think that is justice. Because if that happens, we just know that the cycle will continue. Because people are going to want to defend, and then people defend, and people are going to want to counteract and redefend. And before we know it, we have an all-out, incident on our hands. So I think we all need to, cool the temperature a little. We all know what happened. We all see that the authorities are looking into the matter. And it doesn't matter what anyone says. You can say to TJ and Moya to sue him, to do this and to do that. If they decide to want to forgive him and want to move on with their lives, then what are you going to do? It just makes no sense. And then I saw in one of the live streams today where there is a YouTuber who is calling on Miss Donna for her to come out and make a public statement on the incident. And I'm wondering why. Ramesh is a grown adult. He got himself into the mess. Donna isn't his mother, sister, nor anyone. Ramesh manages Donna. Ramesh came out, apologized, gave his written apology as well, and he's doing whatever he needs to do to repair his reputation. There's no reason for Donna to get involved. Donna is a major, one of the Jamaica's major social media influencers, yes, and she is managed by Ramesh. But if you guys are going to say because Ramesh is her manager, then why not call on other entertainers who he manages? Entertainers who are on a much larger global scale that he manages. I don't see anyone calling on those persons. Those persons are like Shensia, Ding Dong Raven, Ding Dong Ravers, Jade, Jade Gem, Bishop Escobar, Shuttlebus, Fireman. Why only call out Donna? She has nothing to do with it. She wasn't there. I don't hear anyone calling on Ramesh's mom, Ramesh's fiance, those who are closer to him. I don't think it's fair that you guys are, every chance you get to add Donna's name to things that she has no lot and part in. So in my opinion, there's no reason to add her to the mix. If you're going to add her to the mix, add all the entertainers that Ramesh manages, add all the people who work for him, add everyone who is in contact with him, add his mother, add his fiance, that they need to come out and say something. I think you guys are just putting Donna in too much. But again, what does justice look like for TJ and Moya? Leave your comments, guys, and give me your feedback.